you want to save a little bit of coin, people, stay tuned and find out about a great, cheap alternative fragrance to Tomford's Tobacco Vanille. What is good, YouTube? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne. Right, today I'm going to talk to you about another dupe fragrance. I've done a couple on the House of Tomford, and yes, this is going to be another one. But them videos seem quite popular, and sometimes people want to find cheap alternatives to more expensive fragrances. And I've done that. I still do that. And if you're watching, you probably like doing it as well, just to save a little bit of coin. I know it's always nice to have the real thing, but sometimes a need's a must. So I'm going to be talking to you today about a fragrance from the House of Just Jack. Well, the fragrance is called Just Jack, and it is called Tobacco Leaf. Right. This is from the House of Sterling, and Sterling is under Armath. So I believe it is all one company, but maybe just different lines, maybe. But anyway, so this is their alternative to Tomford's Tobacco Vanille. Obviously, Tobacco Leaf, Tobacco Vanille. Right, I have owned a bottle of Tobacco Vanille. I had one of the older style 30ml bottles. I used that ages ago, and I didn't get it into my collection again. I got a sample of Tomford's Tobacco Vanille here, like the OG, the proper stuff. And this is obviously the alternative. Right, I'm going to read you the notes. Well, the notes are basically exactly the same as Tobacco Vanille. You've got tobacco, spicy notes, tonka bean, tobacco flower, vanilla, cocoa, dried fruits, woodsy notes. And I think that's what you get in Tobacco Vanille as well. Right, for 100 ml of the perfume concentration, you can pick this up for about £17 to £20 in the UK. And that is as cheap as you like. And it does smell great. I'm going to talk to you about that right now. I'm going to show you the atomizer. Look, you can see on top of the cap, look, it says Sterling. Can you see that? Atomizer. Sends out a big mist. But I'm going to spray one on each hand just so it reminds me a little bit. And then I'm going to tell you the situation from that initial blast. So I'm going to spray Tobacco Leaf on that hand, 2 big sprays, and then I'm going to put Tobacco Vanille on this hand. God, this air. All I can smell is tobacco and vanilla. Straight away, Just Jack opens up a little bit more sharp and a little bit metallic. You can pick up the tobacco, you get a spicy note, you definitely get the vanilla. The same as with Tomford Tobacco Vanille, you get that nice tobacco, you get that nice vanilla, you get that little undertone of spiciness going on. But in this, that spice, them spicy notes are more up front. And there's just a little bit of a metallic note in there. I do not know where that's coming from. And that does last a little while. It don't just come in and then go. That metallic sort of smell, it's not bad because it's just in there with the fragrance, but it stays in there for a good couple of hours. You do not get that with Tobacco Vanille. Yes, Tobacco Vanille is more rounded, better ingredients, it is smoother, there is no denying that, and it is a great fragrance. But remember, this is a cheapie, so when it comes to the ingredients they use, you cannot expect miracles like what you get from Tobacco Vanille. So on that initial blast, They do smell very, very similar, but like I say, this is a little bit more spicy up top, and you've got that you've got that metallic note in there. But you've got the tobacco, you have the vanilla, you have the spicy notes. That stays like that for a good couple of hours. And then probably after about the 3 hour mark on my skin, them dried fruits that are listed, this turns just a little bit fruity. I mean, not like super duper fruity. You can just tell there's a bit of sweetness in there coming from something else, and that it must be the dried fruits. And then that woodsy undertone is there. It's a very linear fragrance. There ain't nothing complex about this. I mean, it don't really have to be. Tomford Tobacco Vanille is a great smelling fragrance. And for the price that you pay for this, this is a great smelling fragrance. They are very similar. But like I'm going to say again, this has a bit of a metallic note in there, and I do not know where that is coming from. I don't really get an alcoholic blast on that initial spray. It's not that. You don't get that. For what you pay, this is, I mean, under £20. This is a steal of a fragrance. It really is. I've got another two from Just Jack. I've got their vetiver, which is Tomford Grey Vetiver's alternative, and that smells great. And that was the same price as this, and a 100 ml bottle, and the perfume concentration. They're great buys. These are great bang for their buck. They really are. Right, so obviously by the way I'm talking, you know, yes, they do smell very similar. Yes, Tomford is more rounded, like I've said, and the ingredients are better, you can tell that. But when it comes to projection, right, this was a full sample. I have been, over the last couple of days, I've been doing side-by-sides. This outperforms Tobacco Vanille on my skin. It does. That projection is a little bit more stronger in this. It might be aroma chemicals that they use, I do not know. But this does last just a little bit longer. The projection's a little bit louder. It projects a bit more and for a little bit longer. And overall, I get about 6 to 7 hours on my skin. I can spray this on an hour before bed, and I can wake up and I can still smell it on my arm. So what does that tell you? But like I say, you're not going to get the quality, but similar, yes. So anyway, people, I just wanted to put you onto this because you might get it and you might love it. I like it. I think, like I say, I've owned the OG, the Tomford Tobacco Vanille. I've had it, and I do like this. And for the price, to me, it's a no-brainer. When I've got hidden, I won't say hidden gems, when I've got cheapies that smell great, I'm going to share them with you because, like I've said at the beginning, people do like to try and save a little bit of money, and there is nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to go and buy the real thing, go and buy the real thing. If you want to save a bit of coin and get an alternative that smells similar and it does smell great, why not get that? But remember, people, smelling good's always a pleasure and never a chore. Remember that. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.